How did you get the ropes on you? Who did them?
Open the door! Jody, I need you to step out.
I have my turn.
That's great. Step out of the house.
Step out of the house.
Whoa.
We're just going to see if anybody else. Is there anybody else home?
Wait a minute, how do you come to my house?
Right there.
They go into my house.
So this YouTube mom with over 2 million subscribers is about to get arrested for torturing her own children. And I have a feeling this one's going to mess you up. The mom's name is Ruby Franke. And Ruby ran this massive YouTube channel called 8 Passengers. It was all about her picture-perfect Mormon family, her husband Kevin, their 6 kids, and their seemingly perfect life in Utah. People loved watching them. Over 2 million subscribers, millions of views. Ruby gave parenting advice, showed off her family dinners, her kids going to school, birthday parties, all that stuff. But behind the scenes, something very different was happening. Now, even before the abuse got exposed, people noticed Ruby's parenting was extreme. Like really extreme. She took away her 15-year-old son's bedroom for 7 months, made him sleep on a beanbag as punishment. She refused to bring lunch to her 6-year-old when he forgot it at home, said it was teaching him natural consequences. She sent her teenager to a wilderness therapy camp for months because he pranked his brother, and people started reporting her to CPS. Child Protective Services got called multiple times, but nothing happened. The channel kept growing. Then around 2020, Ruby meets this woman named Jody Hildebrandt. Jody was a life coach, ran this counseling business called Connections, claimed she could help families and marriages. But really, she was running something closer to a cult. And Ruby becomes obsessed with Jody. Like completely obsessed. She starts believing everything Jody tells her. And Jody's telling her that her kids are possessed by demons. That they're evil. That they need to be punished to save their souls. So Ruby does something crazy. She leaves her husband Kevin, moves out of the family home, and she takes her 2 youngest kids with her, a 12-year-old boy and a 10-year-old girl. And she moves them into Jody's house in Ivins, Utah. And that's when the real abuse starts. For months, Ruby and Jody torture these 2 children. They tie them up with ropes, put duct tape on their wrists and ankles, hold them underwater, kick them with boots, shave their heads, force them into ice baths, deny them food and water for days. They make them do manual labor in the desert heat, tell them they're possessed, tell them they're evil, tell them the abuse is necessary to save them. And Ruby's writing all of this down in her journal. She's documenting everything. She writes things like, "Big day for evil." Like she's proud of what she's doing. This goes on for months. And the whole time, Kevin the husband hasn't seen these 2 kids. Ruby won't let him. He's been completely cut off from his own children. Then on August 30th, 2023, something happens. The 12-year-old boy escapes. He climbs out of a window, and he runs to a neighbor's house asking for help. And when the neighbor opens the door, they see this kid. He's emaciated, severely malnourished, covered in open wounds, sunburned, and he has duct tape wrapped around his ankles. The neighbor immediately calls 911. Police show up at Jody's house.
Hi, I was just wondering if you could do 2 favors.
Well, what are they?
Taking me to the nearest police station.
What's going on, son? Have a seat there.
It's personal business.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help from the neighbor's house. He's emaciated, he's got tape around his legs, he's hungry, and he's thirsty.
And they find the 10-year-old daughter hiding in a closet. She's terrified, malnourished, traumatized. She won't come out. It takes police 4 hours to coax her out of that closet. They have to bring her pizza, talk to her gently, convince her they're not going to hurt her, because she thinks everyone is there to hurt her now. Police arrest both Ruby and Jody on the spot, and when they search the house, they find Ruby's journals. Over 6,000 pages of her detailing the abuse, writing about how evil her children are, how they need to be punished, how she's doing this to save them. Both Ruby and Jody get charged with 6 counts of aggravated child abuse each. And at first, Ruby's planning to fight it. But then in December 2023, she pleads guilty. Jody pleads guilty too. They both admit to 4 counts each. Sentencing happens in February 2024, and the judge calls this some of the worst child abuse she's ever seen. She sentences both of them to 4 consecutive terms of 1 to 15 years each. That's a maximum of 30 years in prison. 30 years. And in March 2024, police release all the bodycam footage. The Ring camera video of the boy escaping. The footage of police finding the daughter in the closet. Ruby's journals. All of it. And the public is outraged. People who used to watch 8 Passengers and thought Ruby was just strict, they're horrified. Because now they see what was really happening. Now here's what really gets me about this case. Ruby Franke built an entire brand around being a perfect mom. Millions of people watched her raise her kids, trusted her advice, looked up to her. And the whole time, she was torturing 2 of her children, starving them, tying them up, telling them they were possessed by demons, writing in her journal about how evil they were. She documented her perfect family online while destroying it in real life. And this case reminds us of something important. Social media is not real life. The perfect families you see online, sometimes behind closed doors, something very different is happening. If this case impacted you, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more true crime stories like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one.